resolution down so we're not streaming at such a high bit rate.
Are you guys all still there? Wow. Gold star for you all for hanging with us.
Okay. Now it's streaming in 1080p.
Yay!
This looks right. This should work. Yeah.
All right, let's make sure. Let's hear from our people. Are you getting the Circle of Doom? Can you hear us okay? Or are we cutting in and out?
Yeah,
you are, Sarah. You sound like your dad doing a joke.
Yeah. We're good.
Hey, everybody. We apologize.
Wow. Oh, so sorry about that. I think you're all going to get special goodies after this live stream. Everyone in game is going to get something for this little setback.
Well, just so you guys know, we didn't change anything, but for some reason...
We're cursed!
We'll tell you what happened. So, first of all, we noticed that the bitrate was too high, which somebody pointed out.
I think like 10 people did.
It was streaming at, I don't know, 7,000 instead of 700 or something. And then the second thing is we looked at the video canvas, and it was set to like 5,000 by 2,000 pixels, which my monitor is not that high. So, I swear to you, I did not touch anything. I didn't do it. But
Damon doesn't like to test things first.
No, we did. We went live and everything was fine, but for some reason it changed it to.
It's kind of how the last few weeks have been going.
Yeah.
Things just happen.
Well, it's computers and computer software. I mean, I'm sure you guys all know why it's called a bug, right? In computer software, it's because literally it used to be that they would have something go wrong, and it turned out there was an actual moth sitting inside the computer circuit, and they're like, it's a bug. Yep, it's literally a bug, because then it fries the stuff.
Well, so two things. Thank you all for your patience, and huge thanks to Ever. Had him on speakerphone here, talking us through it. We miss Ever. We haven't seen him in 7 months.
It's been a while, yeah.
Oh, he's still on speaperphone. Hey, you're on the live stream with us.
It hasn't been 7 months, because I had coffee with Ever.
Well, that's right.
That's right.
I haven't seen him in 7 months.
I'm gonna hang this up and let you all continue your stream.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ever.
Thanks, Ever. Thank you. Okay.
See ya.
Bye. Yeah. So
hey, look, it's Diet Otter.
Cameron's here.
Hey, Cameron, we gotta tell you, we got a new office.
We got a new office.
You gotta come by and visit.
We were right about to show our community pictures of it and all that good stuff when all this trouble happened. Yeah. So let's do that. We're very excited. So tomorrow the movers come. Yay. We won't actually be working in the office because of the whole new lockdown that we're having in Oregon, but we can still get stuff ready. So the next live stream will be, well, as soon as we get everything set up and situated, and you guys can see our new place for real. So that'll be fun.
Yes. And by the way, if you're all wondering why it's a big blank screen right
now, what's happening?
I'm trying to bring the pictures up.
No, I just think maybe you shouldn't do stuff today.
Sarah doesn't want me to do stuff.
Damon shouldn't touch stuff today.
She doesn't want anything happening today.
Like, I can tell that something else is about to happen. I see all these things on the screen. Getting a very bad feeling.
Oh, it's okay, honey. Let Sarah take over.
We need a bigger boat.
By the way, Sarah, they said let Sarah take over.
Yes, good answer. Good answer. Okay, so Damon has now taken away all the screens. I can see nothing. So I have no idea what they're saying or what's going on.
That's okay, we're good.
It seems to me I did have something I wanted to mention. What was it? Oh, yes. I think today, in addition to being Tuesday, November 17th, Bocce Crazy Dev Livestream Day, it's somebody's birthday out there. Do you know whose birthday it is, Damon? Are you still streaming right now? Because I can't even see what you're doing. There, they see that now?
So I'm trying to get the photos. Let me try this.
So I totally just got interrupted. So I'm going to say happy birthday to Scourge on US2. See how I know things? I'm the eyes and ears of this institution. Happy birthday, Scourge! And I have no idea if you heard that because Damon took away everything that I can see. Everything. I don't even know if you can see me. Can you see us? I have no idea.
They can't see us. They can see this picture right here.
Okay, so there's our new office. Do we still have audio? Did Damon take audio away too?
There, can you see the office?
Okay, happy birthday, Scourge. Could you hear me at that part? I couldn't even tell. Anyway, look at our beautiful new office. It's actually like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 separate offices, but we're in that beautiful building. It's in what we call Midtown, which means it's in between U of O campus, the whole campus area, and downtown, and so it's kind of ideal. I love it. It has private parking. Cameron, private parking at last. Can you believe it? That was always the dream. We hated our parking garage because it was like walking into crime scene tape and some kind of murder or homicide had just happened. Not really, but it felt like that.
Well, there were 3 homicides in our area over the last 2 years. That's not huge, obviously, but it's kind of like,
anyway,
whoa.
so Cameron has private parking. It has this cute whole gated courtyard.
Hey, Cameron,
very
hint,
secure.
hint.
And
it's beautiful,
just,
Cameron.
It's just gorgeous. Yeah, and Cameron, no rats. No more rats.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're very excited. It's a lot smaller, but then again,
it's
just,
not a lot smaller.
It feels smaller.
It's not a lot smaller.
But in a good way.
It's like 100 feet less.
Yeah, it doesn't seem smaller, though.
Anyway. So what I love best is the private parking, because we used to have to go into a big parking structure.
That's awful.
Now we have our own parking lot, and we just walk like 20 feet to the front door, and it's gated. Gated. And the real
no
reason...
more homeless people everywhere going to the bathroom on the office door. Yay!
And the reason we like it is because happy otters make happy games.
They do.
So,
they do.
And anyway, yeah. So, you know, if we're sitting downtown and there's murders going on, then the game's going to get very violent. So, anyway, so that's the deal. So that's the outside. Let's show some of the interiors.
Yeah, so again, we haven't moved in yet. That'll be tomorrow, but we sure have boxed up everything.
It's actually, we didn't intend this, but the building was designed by some big deal architect guy. So
we got a sweet deal on it.
I can't remember what his name was, but
I know, I can't remember either. The guy keeps telling me over and over. He's like, didn't you know it's by so-and-so? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Nice, Ever. I was going to ask if anybody would notice. Ever wins the prize. He noticed me in the photograph.
Oh, I know. Well, I was wondering what
That's
that
me
was.
taking the picture. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Okay.
More pictures.
This is...
It's dark. We didn't turn the lights on.
This is the opposite angle of this. So this is standing back and looking out the windows. One of the things I like is it's got a lot of windows. That's one of the offices.
That's your office with the big window.
Yep, that's that. And I like all the windows. Those are good.
But it's like big enough for 2 people.
That's Sarah's office.
That's my little office. I don't have to share anymore. I'm kind of excited. I get my own office.
Sarah's going to have crazy stuff going on.
It's like super tiny, but that's okay.
That's another office, another window. Oh, this is the staircase up. This is not inside the office, it's right outside the office. But you can see all the wood and brick and stuff, so it's beautiful. Very nice place. Very nice. And I guess that's the end.
That's it.
Alright, so that's what we're doing.
Click off that, yeah.
Alright, let's come back.
Anyway, so if we've been a little scattered the past week, that's why. Lots of moving going on and sort of trying to half work on the build and half pack up 13 years worth of stuff, so it's been a little hectic, but we're seeing the home stretch now, so I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, it's been a weird year for the obvious reasons, but also because we've got a lot going on right now. Not only working on the game, but then doing the move, and we've been focusing on doing ads, which is unrelated to game dev, so that's been... And then new people, that kind of thing. Yes. Have we talked about John ever?
We have. He was in a ledger, but
but he wasn't in a live stream yet, was he?
No, he doesn't want to be, or I'm assuming he doesn't.
But we can say that we have John.
We have John. So we said goodbye to Liam. You all knew that. He was our long time programmer. We still miss him a lot. We do have John. He's on the other side of the country, but he is just completely... What is that noise?
That's our cat.
Oh,
our cat is...
He's shredding your fancy light equipment.
Oh, good.
Anyway, yes, so John has just been a lifesaver. He's done
Puddles,
so
that's
much,
his name.
so quick. Oh, he's good. There he is. He's on
No, Puddles, Blue Rider, remember his name is Puddles.
Nice, Iffy, you remember. Anyway, so he's just really just torn into all the crazy underbelly of coding and figuring out stuff that we're just so glad he is here.
So John was actually... Another guy that we work with is Clark, and Clark is the one that did most of the work of moving the game to mobile, the coding work, which was a lot. I'll tell that story again, but basically, for years I wanted to find somebody that would take Villagers and Heroes and put it on mobile devices, because I'm like, why not? It's a whole new platform, and everyone I talked to, all the game developers, were just like, it's impossible. You can never run that game engine on a mobile device. It will never work. And these were like some really good programmers. And I'm like, that's crazy. Of course you can run it. And anyway, so Clark's like, I'll do it. And so he did. He said, I'll do it. And
It took him 2 years. Just him, all by himself.
yeah,
Amazing.
it took longer than we thought. Well, first he did Android, and then he did iOS or whatever. And so Clark, and I've known Clark almost, well, all of my adult life, probably since I've been around 18 or 19 or something. And then we worked at Dynamics together. Clark went off and studied psychology, got his PhD. But then after that, he left and he went back into games, and he formed a game company called Bravetree. And Bravetree did some work with Garage Games, and they made a cool game called Think Tanks together, and John was on that team. So Think Tanks is a cool game. In case you all want to download it, it's probably available somewhere. And they had a company. So anyway, worked, and then John ended up working at Garage Games for a long time. And so he's really familiar with the engine and everything like that. And he's just an all-around great guy, and he loves games and stuff. But he's living out in Philadelphia now. So anyway, it's been great to have John on board. He's like a very savvy programmer. He knows like a lot of
He's a chopper, which is good. It's like as soon as we start to go off in the weeds, he's like, nope, cut it, chop it. We don't need it
that's
now.
what Sarah means by chopper.
Chopper. He chops it. It's good. No, I like it. I like choppers.
Yeah, he's always like, well, do we really need that?
Yeah, it's just like, let's not waste time. Let's just, nope, gotta go. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. That's fantastic.
It's quite
So
nice.
John's been fantastic. So it's always been amazing.
Yay for John.
We just keep finding really great people. So anyway,
Okay.
now what are we talking about?
Well, yeah, let's see. That was a tangent. So we wanted to show you what we've been working on. And so much of this credit, all of this credit, I would say, goes to our designer, Sean, who you met like a year ago on a live stream, I think, with Cameron. So we've just been trying so hard to get raids out of beta. The sooner we can get raids out of beta, the happier all of you will be, and the happier we will be. So we're getting there. We're so close now. I'll just go ahead and tell you, we had hoped to be live next week. That's not going to happen. Just because it's just not going to happen. I think with the move and just there's too many things going on.
We hope. No, our date was...
No, you missed Slack this morning. I already said no. We're not doing that. It was going to be the 23rd. We're not doing that anymore.
No, live for raids is scheduled for this date right there.
Right, but on the other calendar it was the 23rd. So this morning we were all like, are we still going live on the 23rd? And no, we're not. So anyway, but we've definitely been trying as hard as we can to get this build out as fast as we can, but you know what happens when we go fast, things break, so let's not do that. Anyway, so hoping the first week of December. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be season 2, and I know there's been a lot of confusion on the forums, so let me try to, there it is, Relics of Malice.
So they can't see it yet.
Oh, you can't see it
You want
yet.
to switch over?
Yeah, well, if you guys are ready. So I think some of you have been wondering, like, why is there a gap? And if we didn't finish something, why did we just turn off everything? So that's actually intended. So even if we weren't in beta, that's how it's going to work. Whenever a season ends, there will always be a gap. Can't tell you how long it'll be. You know, ideally it would be pretty short. But so that's all in the norm. So maybe this gap is a little longer than we wanted, but... you can always expect that. So I hope that clears up some confusion. Korax, I think it was, who was confused about that, as were many. Can you guys see the screen now?
They can.
All right. And check out our new orc over here.
Our new orc.
Orc.
Right. He's not an orc.
Yeah, he is. Isn't an orc a war troll?
No, he's a troll, and he
He's a
started
war
life
troll.
as a slug.
I know. I made him that way.
I know, he's not an orc.
Well, I mean, isn't a war troll and an orc like the same thing?
No.
Is orc strictly Tolkien? Is that the deal?
Yeah, well, it really is strictly Tolkien, but at this point, everyone's stolen the idea, and I'm pretty happy we don't have orcs.
Okay. Well, anyway, look at our beautiful. Can you make him bigger at all?
No.
Really?
Well, not really.
If you enter the swamp, then you can, because then it'll be the loading screen.
Okay.
So do that. And then I'll take a moment to rave about a young woman subcontracting artist in Romania that we've been working with, who's been doing all this beautiful art that you're seeing of the new raid bosses. So as you can see, she just did that one. And she's done all of them, actually, that you're looking at. And just fantastic. And she's going to be, she's working on some Christmas outfits, too. So that's very exciting, because she has that touch. She has that eye. I think she's fantastic. Fantastic work.
Let me read this to you all about...
Or not. They've already sat around for like 30 minutes.
Egan. This is Egan, the war troll, who started life as a slug.
You just like saying that.
I do. I love that.
Life as a
Don't
slug.
we all start life as a slug? Yeah, and we'll show you a bigger screen in a second to see the beautiful art.
So you're not even loading into it?
So it is in a foul swamp reeking of death and decay where this behemoth monstrosity resides, surrounded by piles of rotting carcasses and oozing piles of blood. Egan, savage and feral, though he lacks a cunning mind, makes up for it in the ferocity of his primal instincts. His base nature, fierce loyalty to his master, and rabid survivalist tendencies all served Malice well, who found in Egan an ideal soldier, the first, in fact, to let loose a barbarous war cry in the unholy army Malice had amassed and unleashed upon the ravaged land during the Shadow Years. In his days just after he had plucked the sun from the sky and devastated the world with volcanoes and tempests, Malice found himself wandering a putrid swamp where the corpses of many drifted in water red with blood. Malice survived with pleasure in destruction he had wrought. His eyes were soon drawn to a skirmish between greedy scavengers, giant rats hungrily feeding off the remains of the dead. But it was this strange slug-like creature, much smaller than the rats, mutated and gelatinous in form with few attributes, but for its gaping mouth and the acidic slime which dripped from it, that caught Malice's attention, unwilling to relinquish its food. This is like our cat, by the way. There was a bloodthirsty savageness to this tiny creature as it fiercely attacked the giant rats and ultimately forced them away through the sheer power of will that made Malice smile. He saw in the crude scavenger a potential for greatness. And so Egan was born. Malice cast his magics upon the slug-like creature, transforming it into a new beast, a mighty troll, hideous and powerful, the first of its species, solely devoted to its creator and possessing a single-minded need to destroy others and to survive at any cost. In the years that followed, Malice's ghastly shadow army swelled to thousands, but none were so savage and capable as its first and original soldier, Egan! And even at the end, when the legendary four had defeated Malice and decimated the whole of its army, Egan, mutilated and crippled through, though he was from the battles, still survived and dragged himself back to the swamp where he was born. Well, I won't read the rest of this.
Please don't. This is taking a very
Sarah doesn't like it when
time.
people read.
I just don't like it when Damon reads aloud. It's only Damon. I don't mind it so much when others do it. What are you gonna do? You know, it's just one of those things. Anyway.
All right, let's go here.
So now let's go to the swamp because that was 30 minutes later. No, I could tell you like the slug.
There's Egan.
There he is. Look at that beautiful art. See, isn't that fantastic?
Gorgeous.
So thank you to Eero, our new subcontractor.
All right.
Okay, so welcome to the swamp.
Welcome to the
First thing
jungle.
you might see is, at long last, a dungeon vendor. A raid vendor. Dun dun dun. And raid vendors, at long last, have ducats. Or you have to earn the ducats, but then you can buy items with ducats. So that's fun. Finally, again, trying to get out of beta here. So you can get really cool buffs and potions that... what I like about those is that they benefit everyone who happens to be on your team in the raid. Most of them do, so it makes it kind of exciting and fun.
There's a speed boost, damage boost, combat XP boost, and a armor boost. So yeah, you can earn ducats by doing raids, and then you can use these boosts in the raids.
And you can also do armaments and mounts and toys. And
yes.
There's going to be a lot more stuff coming. This is still sort of the initial, for the build. But we're getting there. We said we were going to get there. We're getting there. So, yay. All right. So, check out the Mulgaroo Swamp. There's no music. Where's the music?
Woo.
And again, this is still on test, so you might see some glitches and whatnots, but
I'm gonna go invulnerable because
yeah, you're gonna die so fast, Damon.
This guy's actually really strong.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
I buffed him up. Ah! Look at all those cave roots killing me and I'm stuck.
Are you following your goals, Damon?
I'm just trying to kill stuff.
Okay.
Ooh, kill that guy. Nope, didn't kill that guy.
There's still nothing quite like a bog frog death. And yet,
Oh, look.
Dungeoneering.
In case you all see,
in.
there's lots of loot dropping.
Yes, we've increased the... That's right, loots and rewards are finally in. No more earning like 1 penny for doing a 20-minute raid. You're going to get actual gear, and you're going to get gold and silver. And
lots of cave roots.
we have a completely redesigned relic system, but we're not going to go into that this live stream. We'll save that for the next live stream when we show you the other raid, because Damon has lots of things that he wants to tell you about that. And right now he's really focused on not dying, so we won't interrupt.
Well, I'm
that.
actually using cheat keys, everyone.
You are.
Because I just want to get through this.
You do, but isn't it pretty? I mean, for a scary swamp,
I
think
make
it's
you look like
gorgeous.
River. That's what the guy said. He said, I make you look like River. Well, River has blood in it. See, that's his little joke. Ha ha, I make you look like River. Because, dumb guys are really funny.
Are they?
Isn't that why you laugh at me? All right. I actually like this skin. I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
This version of them. And then look here. Ooh, bone pile. I got some bones.
Watch out for Depp.
Oh, is that him?
That's him. And now look what you gotta go do.
What do I have to do?
Go cook Depp's remains. Okay,
Cook.
so this is one of my favorite parts when I first did this raid. I was like, yes! You gotta go cook his remains, Damon.
Okay.
Go cook. Go start cooking.
Where do I go?
Well, you're just gonna have to figure that out, genius.
Okay.
I bet you can. I have faith in you.
Cook Deep's remains, huh? Oh, there's a fire over there.
I wonder what you should do with that fire. I wonder.
Oh, look at that!
You cooked it. Oh! Careful!
Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready for that.
See? That's just like one of those fun little moments.
Oh, who's this guy?
That's the River Lord.
Oh my goodness, what a moment that was. I think he's like, don't eat my meat, that's my meat now. That's on my fire pit, that's my meat. That's my dinner. I'll eat deep. See, these bad guys aren't actually very loyal to each other. They'll eat each other if they can.
Well, there is some eternal stuff going on in this other part of the raid.
That guy's great, isn't he?
Wait till you meet Fisher's mom.
Oh, not Fisher's mom.
Oh yeah, Fisher's mom.
Let's see if I'm gonna try to kill him natively with my powers and see
you
how I
can't
do.
do that. No, Damon, you're not good at that.
You say that. Look at that! I just killed him.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Did you do a cheat command?
No, that was
You
all
really
me.
didn't?
I'm telling you, this guy, his name's Cazador.
Okay.
He can nuke the S out of the monsters.
Is he one of those tunes that Cameron set up for you?
No, that's all me. That's all me, honey.
Yes, good job. Good
See,
job.
look, this is my guy right here.
Okay.
This is my guy.
Is he like one of your first test tunes?
I've been working on this guy. He's not super powerful, but look. I guess the players will laugh at him because his attack rating's only 5.6. It's pretty low for a guy that's mostly focused on attack, but his defense is 7.4.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Show me the relic. Oh no, I just said we weren't going to do the relics.
We're not
this
doing
time.
relics
All
yet,
right.
yeah.
That'll be fun for next time.
But see, he's decked out in marksman. He's just, nature. He's got all nature. All nature.
Then why do you have to do cheat commands?
But he hasn't done any rebirths. That's the one thing that would make him stronger. Anyway. And his name is Cazador, which means hunter. Because he is a Cazador. What do you want me to do now,
I
Sarah?
want you to read what your quest goal says.
It says defeat the Forsaken Falls Gatekeeper. So I gotta go
follow
find
your
him.
arrow.
Follow the arrow. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, can we sneak through here?
Yes. Okay, I'm just warning you, you're about to get mobbed.
There's a bone pile there.
It's coming.
Let's get
Maybe
that.
advance warning so you don't shriek again.
Okay. Oh, it's that bug thing. Oh, nope, it's there. Okay.
There it is.
Skullhounds!
There you go.
Oh my goodness, are there too many of them? I don't know. Let's use some power.
I think I saw that the testers feel that there might be a few too many skullhounds. But testers feeling to weigh in on that.
But
More.
look, Sarah, I just used my AoE and just killed every one of them.
Aw, look at you. You're so impressive.
Oh, and that guy was slowing down.
Alright.
Oh, of course, this is level 1 of the raid, so
That's true.
my guy's pretty powerful.
Alright, now what does your quest goal tell you to do?
Kill everything. Yeah, there's one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek. It's the reincarnation of Jack the Ripper, and at the very end, he screams, "Die! Die! Everybody die!" So it's just about mass killing.
Oh. That's nice.
So you said, what are my quest goals?
That one. Get him.
Look at
Get
him. Wow, look at that skin,
Isn't it
you
cool?
guys. Isn't that
So,
amazing?
he used to have a bone. I liked getting his bone, but it was, I guess, confusing people. So the bone is gone.
That is a really cool skin.
Isn't it?
Wow, he's like some kind of shaman guy.
No, he's a.
Yeah, he
that's
is.
a monster.
Yeah, he's a shaman monster.
Okay.
Shamanista. Boom. Shaman, you know.
How's your time doing? I feel like this is taking a very long time. No, you still got some. Really? It's only been 3 minutes. It seems so.
Time
much
slows down
longer.
when you have to listen to me talk.
Yes, it does. Isn't this? Yeah, don't you love the terrain though?
Yeah, beautiful job to Sean and Ever on working
Absolutely.
on this.
And you haven't even seen the Blood River yet.
I haven't.
You haven't.
I make you look like River.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
I can't seem to get into the.
There you go. You were there. You were there. You go.
Really, I can open this now. Marrow Marsh.
Yes, you can. Click
I am the swamp. Something.
Go. Quick, like a bunny.
We don't want to show them everything, though.
You don't want them to see Egan?
No.
No, Egan?
No, we're not going to show Egan. They're going to have to fight Egan themselves.
Alright, well, that's a bit of a letdown then, isn't it?
No. It's called a teaser.
Okay.
So
Well, why don't you ask them? Do you guys want to see Egan or not?
well, they're going to say yes, but
Well,
I'm
what did they say? You guys want to see Egan?
we're not going to see
Should
Egan
fix
today.
that. Gotta click once to unlock. Yeah, there's some glitchy clicky stuff, I know. Same with like when you do the explosives, you guys notice that? Like those are kind of glitchy. And then there's this one part too in the tent where you always get stuck on the tent. I've noticed that.
Look, see, I can't
I've done
get
this
through
right like
here.
1,000 times. So
How do I
feel
get
like
through
know
this,
where that
Sarah?
Stuff is.
Oh, I have to find an explosive
Yes, you need to
first.
find the explosive.
Okay.
You have to kill stuff and then the explosive will appear. That's a hint.
Can we see raid rewards? Maybe we save that for another live stream because there is.
Do you mean like season rewards or do you mean like the loot drops?
They mean season rewards
Ah.
and for doing dungeons. I
Well,
think.
if you open Gimme, we can show you.
No, we're not gonna show that.
one. We do have a pretty good final platinum reward.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Let's
do.
do that in the future live stream.
All right, I guess you guys are gonna have to wait till we live
Because
stream.
we are
from
going to
our new
have
office.
three more of these live streams before, 2 or 3 before we go live.
Yes, we
Because,
are.
by the way, the plan was always December 7th to launch, not
Well,
next
Damon
week.
hasn't checked in with the other otters in a while because we all thought it was the 23rd.
Well, it was on the calendar
Yes,
for
but
the last...
you're using some calendar that nobody else looks at.
Yeah, everybody looks at it.
Then why did we all think the 23rd? Anyway,
Okay, find an explosive.
find an explosive.
Well, how am I supposed to find an explosive?
Well, you just gotta use your big brain, dear. What do you guys think? Can Damon find the explosive?
I think maybe, I don't have any arrows.
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna give
How
up,
can I
are
find
you?
an explosive
Don't be a
without
baby. Come on.
Do you know where it is?
Well, I know what you have to do. Why don't you do stuff?
I am. I just killed stuff.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm killing marsh toads. Ooh, poor little marsh toads.
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
It's not their fault.
Too cute to kill.
It's not their fault God made them evil.
I think you're not where you need to be, but that's okay.
You told me to use my big brain and explore.
Yeah. Oh wait, you're getting closer.
Oh, am I?
Is your big brain feeling it? Are you feeling it
Over
yet?
here, maybe?
As soon as you kill enough stuff, it'll appear.
Okay. Well, we don't actually need to go in there.
You actually don't. Alright. Alright, so I guess we won't show you Egan this time.
No. Yeah, Egan, y'all have to find in the tower on your own.
Okay. Okay, so there you go. That's a little taste of Mulgrew Swamp, which awaits. What'd you guys think? Because Damon is lost. Yes, that's pretty much it, Iki.
Yeah.
Everyone has so much faith in
Do you mean philosophically lost in this world?
In every way, maybe. It looks great. Okay, good. You guys, yeah, see? It's neat, huh?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Anyway, so, and it's not just the raids, it's all the whole package of getting it out of beta. All the things that we promised back in May that we were working on. Oh, there's one thing that we forgot to tell you. At long last, you all can do raids with 15-player teams. So,
and y'all better love that because it's what
took,
y'all wanted.
And that took John a lot of work to get that in.
Yeah, y'all were like, we have to have 15-player raids because we want to go as a team.
We really hope you big groups will go and do that because that wasn't for nothing.
Well, and it's not for everyone. I mean, some people do like to do 3-person or solo even, but some people really like the event party aspect. So
yeah. So anyway, but that's exciting. But...
It's 15 players, but 6 feet apart.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
No, you can wear a mask. If you wear a mask, it's okay.
Well, and so it wasn't just even just creating the tech to do the 15-player raids, but then to redo the leaderboards was a whole other thing.
Yeah, the leaderboards.
That was so much time.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people wonder, like, what takes so long on raids? Well, things like that. That takes time.
And that was totally a response to the community because when we designed it, we never intended to have 15-player raids because we thought, well, 6 is the right number or whatever.
Well, and it had to do with the raid system and the dungeon system never coexist. So it was very problematic trying to get that in.
Yeah, and we just didn't think people wanted 50, but y'all said we want 15.
We do listen.
The other one, the other stuff going in to just make this feature complete is the ducats, the rewards,
dungeoneering,
dungeoneering, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the relics too. The relics are good. They're pretty cool. But we'll talk about those later. And in the next live stream, which we'll have. So when's the next one? Is it Wednesday, Sarah?
No, we don't. No. It depends on how much work goes into how much work we get done in the new office.
Okay, we'll do the next live stream on
I feel
Wednesday.
like Sarah has a very busy week on unloading boxes and setting up computers.
We're gonna do another live stream next week. Probably Wednesday. No, let's just say Wednesday at 11. Same deal.
No.
Well, I'll be here. She may not.
Yeah, look how well that went the first time.
Yeah, well, by the way, I wanted to live stream last week, and Sarah said we're too busy.
Well, we were.
And it turns out...
because Sarah's in the old office by herself packing everything up. So, yeah, I'm just like, no, I'm trying to move an office. I can't live stream right now.
Well, it turns out I was really glad that we didn't live stream last week, because for one thing, here's a weird
Sarah's like, hey, guess what? Moving actually requires work.
Here's a random personal story.
No.
I got a shingles vaccine last week. Because the doctor said, it's terrible if you get shingles. Well, the vaccine was terrible. I felt totally sick for a day. It was horrible.
Was it only a day?
Yeah, it was about 36 hours. I was just wow.
Longer.
But hopefully it's good to not get shingles. So.
Good personal story, honey.
Yeah.
Good one.
So I'm glad we would have had the live stream during going, bleh. Okay, what are we doing now, Sarah?
We're doing what you want to do. Why don't you tell them what you've been working on?
So somebody said just now in the chat, they said, you need to hire more people. Well,
that'd be nice.
The way we hire more people is we make more money. And the way we make more money is we need more players.
And the way we get more players is through advertising, which we've always had a terrible time with because we've tried to do it ourselves and fumbled it badly. So we're finally in a position where we went to a company, and what they do is called hire
Influencer videos.
Influencer videos. So basically, they do all the video tech stuff that you're going to see in these background images, and then they go to people, their people, just players, random people, and that person has 30 seconds to just talk about the game, and then you'll see in the background stuff going on. So we commissioned 12 total. We're going to show you 6. We're going to show them 6.
12.
Oh, you're going to show them all 12?
Yes.
God,
This is my part.
All
so
right.
Damon gets to do this part, not Sarah.
Okay, then I'll be back.
You can participate or not
I'm
participate.
getting more water. I'll be back.
Sarah has left me again. Sorry that I'm going slow now. I'm trying to find the It's really strange. It's like I had a folder all ready to go, and it has totally different things in it now. Sorry that I'm going slow. Oh man, what happened? I swear it just depopulated itself. Okay. You had better have Pringles, you say. Okay. App vids. This is the strangest thing ever. My bad. Okay, well, let me just copy some videos over for you guys to see. I want to put them all together. And let me tell you what the idea is. So I'm going to show a bunch of videos. And these are influencer. I'm sorry for being slow. These are influencer videos, and we just want you guys to tell us what you think. Talk amongst yourselves. What I'm doing is I'm getting them all copied over into one folder. I actually did this morning, but for some very strange reason, it lost them. It's been a very weird day on my computer. So one of my problems, I guess you would say, is when I'm focused on one thing, I have a really hard time processing multiple things. I'm not really a great multitasker. So right now I'm trying to talk and walk at the same time. It's really hard to talk and chew gum at the same time. I'm trying to copy these videos over while I talk to y'all. I do promise that I had this all done earlier today, but now somehow they got lost. So I don't know how that happened. So you guys probably know our focus has always been on development. That's how I got started in the game business, was I like to make games. And I've never been on the marketing or advertising side. But the problem is, we are a full publishing company at this point, and we do all aspects, community support, customer support. I mean, before in my career, I always just made games. That's all I did. And it was just ship it and I'm done. That's it. That's all I do. I like the focus of that. But of course, when you do it that way, you don't have as much control over your destiny. So it's kind of nice to actually be a publisher. And that means we have to take on responsibilities to things that we don't normally have expertise in. Because it's just not in our wheelhouse, it's not in our interest, but sometimes other things are important. And as you probably know, in business, marketing is just as important as product development. and so we've had to take on more of that. I mean, up to this point, we've said, you know what, we're just going to grow organically through people that find us. But we really would like to expand our expertise a little bit. You asked me that earlier, and what did I say?
Because look how long it's taking you just to set up 12.
Well, the thing is, I had them all set up earlier, and
right.
somehow they all got lost, and I have no idea how.
Okay.
It was, anyway.
So, what we're actually really hoping for is feedback. We're going to do a forum post later and with a poll, and we want you guys to tell us which ones are your favorites.
Yeah. Basically, while we're playing these videos, let me get the chat back open. So, while we're playing these videos, just start saying what you think. Like, do you like the video? Do you like the influencer? Do you hate the video? Why do you like it? Because we want to have more understanding of what's good and what's bad. And we're going to see, we also want to know, in a way this helps us hear your voice about what is good about the game, right?
So, and also, we didn't write what they say, just so we're clear on that.
Yeah, these are people who just sort of spent, a couple hours with the game and just threw some things out there.
So, and all of, on our team, we all have different likes and dislikes of some of these. So, like, I'll just tell you straight up, there's this one guy I can't stand. I mean, I cannot stand him.
But don't say who.
All right. Like,
we don't want to...
Like, I just started laughing out loud because it's like, are you kidding me? It was just...
Sarah, you can say it after we get their honest feedback. We don't want to tip your scales anywhere.
Eminem want to be... Okay.
Stop, Sarah. Why do you always have to do that? So... Anyway, we just want to get y'all's thoughts on what you think. Just write it out in the chat as they're playing and say what you think about each one. Because then we'll go back and we'll read it. We want to understand more,
Well, the forum post, you guys can elaborate too.
So, yeah, or just right now in the Twitch stream chat, just say what you think about each one. And then we'll go back and read it and see what y'all think. And what's really weird to me is some of the ones that I didn't even think were... the good ones actually have been performing really well, and some of the other, like one that I thought was amazing, isn't doing well at all. So you never know.
Yeah. So, and it's funny. So it's Instagram actually where these are doing the best apparently.
Yeah, we're running these as Facebook ads right now, and they have about 9 different channels like Facebook Wall, Facebook Feed, Facebook In-Stream Video, blah blah blah. And so it turns out that so far Instagram looks really good, but we don't know. And you kind of have to, initially with your budget, go either Facebook or YouTube. Google or Facebook. And so Facebook is supposedly the best, so we're doing Facebook. Just, they have deeper understanding of people than Google. It's kind of sad that big companies understand people. But anyway. Somebody says, what's Facebook? Exactly. That's so 20th century. All right, let's get this one going.
Did you know that Villages and Heroes
and
is
then I'm
free
going
to
to pause this. No. And then here we go. My apologies. All right, we are about to start. Let me switch here so I can kind of see what they're saying, make sure everything's working. All right, here we go. This is the first one. This is Kevin. Just tell us what you think. Spit it out.
Did you know that Villages and Heroes is free to play 3D MMORPG style game set in real time? Thousands of unique quests that challenge your mettle. The ability to customize your character in such a unique way that it's actually yours. The ability to switch from your mobile phone to play on your PC and back again. It's just mind-blowing. All right, guys, Villages and Heroes. I mean, the gameplay speaks for itself. If it's a game you think worth playing, go ahead and download it today.
I like his beard, they say. Yeah, it looks a little cut off, so let me...
Yeah, that was weird. Wasn't it, like, cut off for you guys?
It was.
It was cut off on our end.
So let me just do this to get the full impact. It looks like the screen size... This had to do with the thing earlier of the screen size being off.
It's a little better.
Well, yeah, now the whole thing's in there. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. All right. I can tell he never... Okay.
Played the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a few of those like that.
Well, they're all going to be a little bit that way, but you got to realize the audience of these videos is people who have never played the game. But we don't want it to be like a totally fake, you know what I mean?
Not a fan of Kevin.
Yeah. And the reason we went this way was we actually started coming up with doing this ourselves in hiring little video spokespersons to sort of... Yes, somebody says, felt like his head was tilted back. I know.
It's like he's looking at the ceiling the whole time.
Yeah. Like the Queen's Gambit woman. She's looking at the ceiling to see the pieces. All right, we'll play the next video now. How's that sound to y'all? Okay, so that was Kevin.
And who do we have next?
I don't know, because I don't know how to close this window. I'm really having technical difficulties. Oh, here we go. Get ready.
Oh my god, no, help me! I can't heal you if he's punching me in the face! I was a total hermit as a gamer before Villagers and Heroes, and now all I want to do is run around this game with my friends. Now my friends and I are getting ready for a crafting party. We're gonna upgrade all of our armor, our weapons, and create potions so we can get ready for a raid. The worst part about raiding, they always forget about the healer. So every holiday, Villagers and Heroes has events, and right now, my friends and I are getting ready to fight Spooky Druida. Download Villagers and Heroes today.
So that's the next one. That was Lisa.
Lisa. What'd you guys think of Lisa?
Yeah.
This one is better. This one is
Some
good.
people like it worse. Some people like it better.
Okay.
Iki said, I hate her voice.
Oh, Iki.
I hate her voice.
I liked her opening sentence, and she came up with it on her own. She said, so I was always a hermit till I found Villagers and Heroes. Like, I feel like that's so our game, though, right? People are always like, oh, yeah, I'm very antisocial. But then I found Villagers and Heroes.
Yep.
So I like that. I thought she nailed that part.
So that was Lisa. She needs to stop. Well, she's looking down because she's actually looking at the
Her phone.
Yeah.
She doesn't see what's happening behind her.
Yeah.
They add the stuff in the background after she's already filmed her bit.
Oh, it says the beard guy should read her script. I actually think she has the best script of all,
Definitely.
personally.
And she did that on her own.
Yeah, like she nailed the game really well. Whether or not she had a good presentation, I'll leave that up to you.
These aren't, they're not getting Oscars here, but,
Yeah. Yeah, someone says at least she played the game. That's the thing. She actually seems to understand the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and she's like, they always forget about the healer.
That was all her.
Yeah. Yeah, we like her a lot. Okay, here's the next one.
Who do we have?
Hey guys, it's Jupiter, and this is Villagers and Heroes. There are so many different ways you can play with your friends or just other people online. You can take on world bosses or you can just take on the normal bosses. It's totally up to you. I love raiding. That's kind of my thing. It's super fun and they make it really intuitive on this game. Oh, and the village project is awesome. It's a way that you can build up a village with your friends and you can get things like a special smithy where only you guys can get special armor. And if you're feeling really brave, you can take on the event zones like Spooky Druida.
Spooky Druida. All right, that's the next one.
That was Jupiter.
That's Jupiter.
So what I think is funny, the whole time these people are like talking about all these different aspects of the game, they're always just in Ardent City. Everything behind them is always just in Ardent City.
Well, some of the time the video footage is actually put in post edit, so it may not.
But it is just funny because it's like, oh, in Village Projects. Oh, look, you're still in Ardent City.
So somebody says she seemed the most genuine. That's cool. It's really interesting because different influencers appeal to different people, which is cool, And we just put them all up and we run tests to see what does well. All right, let's do another one.
Are you guys still with us? Can we keep doing more? There are 12 total.
We are going to do 12.
Okay.
Our sheep just danced. I'm Zabricus, and this is Villagers and Heroes. This is a full-scale MMO game that has so much to do. It is a huge world. There are so many villages that you can visit, loads of NPCs that just have endless quests for you. You can get together with your guildmates and your friends and do dungeon raids. There's seriously so many things to do. Download Villagers and Heroes today, available on iOS and Android.
Well, I saw, it looks like the guys are liking that one, yeah?
I love her, I don't know why. So, that was Karen. Karen sold
We have lots of yeses. Yeah, no, we really liked her too, and that's what was so surprising is she's actually been doing the worst.
Well,
Isn't that
she's
crazy?
not the worst. She's
in our initial testing.
She's
But-
not the worst. There's
Okay.
3 people
There's
worse
three
than her.
worse than
Yeah.
her. But yeah, I was surprised. We thought she would be the most popular one for sure, but not so.
Yeah, very polished. She's actually a streamer. She makes a living as a streamer.
All right.
And she streams games and
Kevin is king.
people send her
What's up
money.
with Kevin, really?
Kevin is.
What do you guys like Kevin for?
And when we get done with this, I'll actually tell you who's doing best so far.
Yeah. Okay, I should stop
But
telling people that.
anyway, but yeah, her eyes pop and her lipstick pops.
Well, and she seems like natural, and she has charisma, and I don't know. She just seemed to work. Like she wasn't like looking at her phone, reading lines like some of these other people are. Anyway, next.
Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Sunny, and today I want to talk to you about a game called Villagers and Heroes. There's such a rich, deep story to follow. Thousands of challenging story-driven quests, and there's so many different ways to customize your own character. You can run around alone or group up with some friends. I farm my own crops and raise my own animals. I chop my own lumber, and I even tailor my own outfits. This game is so amazing! Download Villagers and Heroes today. Available on Android, iOS,
Very
or Steam.
superficial. Which of them is the most annoying? Oh, Diet just said, I hate this.
Somebody said, "Can I
Caps.
smack her?"
Wow.
Cringy.
Okay. Aren't
Hashtag.
you guys going to be curious to see which ones are doing the best?
Oh, this is hilarious. Everyone hates her.
Wow, that's funny.
Oh, she's perky. They're sarcastic. Come on, y'all. If somebody likes her out there, raise your hand and let me know.
I'm seeing a lot of no's there.
Can we say like whatever?
Like, yeah.
You guys are
Like,
you guys
what?
are awesome.
Like, come on, there's so many things to do.
Fakey.
All right.
Oh, someone says I like her. Good. Not a hand was seen. Okay. No mention of PC. Boo. Wow. I don't hate her. That sounds like something.
That was like a resounding no. I can hear it echoing throughout the whole house. All right, let's see the next one.
Ron Swanson says I don't hate her. All right, let's do the next one.
Who do we got now?
That was Sunny. Okay.
Smithing, tailoring, cooking, you name it. I'm Shane, and this is Villagers and Heroes. There's thousands of story-driven quests. There's unique character customizations. There's a deep loot system with millions of item combinations. Not to mention epic lair battles. You can even buy a house and make a garden and raise animals. I'm pretty much the king of this land. Download Villagers and Heroes today. Available on Android, iOS, or Steam.
So far. Oh, they're talking about the girl still.
This is Sheen.
No, I see a giant no.
Weird
How
laugh.
is he selling knives? Ha! That's a good one.
He turned into a king, though.
Kinsu.
He's like, he is not my king. I am laughing. Comb your hair. Actually, that's what I said when I saw it. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway.
Okay.
His looking makes me
I like
throw.
how you're all sort of on the same page with all of these.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of disagreement. It's kind of yay or nay. I think PC gameplay should be shown too. Kind of false. Alright, next one.
Let's do the next one. Here comes the next one.
Here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Jin, and this is Villagers and Heroes. Villagers and Heroes is so awesome. They allow you to explore a massive world, and they have so many mounts to choose from, with thousands of story-driven quests. And there's so many different ways to customize your character. Don't have to walk around looking like a scrub. They have crafting, gardening, ranching, and fishing. And not to mention questing. You can quest alone or with your friends. And if you don't have friends, you can make friends in the game. Like me! Download Villagers and Heroes today. Available on Android, iOS, or PC.
Like me!
If you play Villagers and Heroes, she'll be your friend.
Like me!
She'll be your friend if you play.
Like, questing! Anyway. Yeah. So, again, that's an example of someone you could tell, like, probably never even looked at the game.
Oh, come on, Sarah. Don't diss the streamers.
Okay, I'm not going to diss the streamers.
Yeah.
Nay.
Good Lord, no.
Okay, again with the agreement. I like the agreement. Our community
Like me.
is definitely very much a unified
Well,
community.
it's fun to make fun of them. Of course, that's fun. But if you guys think like somebody might like it as a, yeah, Cameron's being nice. This is the polish is good. Yeah, that's the company that we work with. So they're doing stuff we could never have done in
Well,
house.
they do it so fast. I
Yeah.
can't believe how fast they did these.
Like they have the swooshin and the phones zooming around and popping up and stuff in the background or whatever. So
But I wish they would leave Ardent City, Cameron, because let me tell you, I 12 different tunes. It was like 20 tunes I did for them, and I opened up all the zones in the game. Not every single zone, but it's like give them all this stuff, and it's like yes, go explore, go put it out there. Nope, Ardent City.
Okay, let's do the next one.
Okay.
But that's too detailed. Someone who in the game that's watching the video, I'm sorry, that's never played the game, isn't gonna know.
I know, but
They don't know.
But it's just like every video is Ardent City.
Yeah, we know that,
Okay.
but it's the audience of this.
Like Spooky Druida in Ardent City. Okay, I'm done. Let's see a new one.
And we're going to be going into that raid with our head Stroll. It's your boy Classic TV. Here playing a little bit of Villagers and Heroes. We're going to be ready to go with the raid. And if you're not ready, well, let me tell you something. You better be ready because we're going to be coming in hot and heavy. We're going to make it happen. We're going to do a little bit of blacksmithing, a little bit of tailoring, a little bit of cooking in the kitchen. We're going to take over the entire village right here, right now. Are you going to be a villager, or are you going to be a hero?
Yes, I think you all are saying exactly what we thought. Yep.
We're gonna be coming in hot and heavy.
Villager
What does it mean? Is this a porn video? We're gonna come in hot and heavy.
In the kitchen. Okay.
So he's kind of doing that like young streamer boy thing, you know? Like he's actually got a streamer chair. He's got one of those gamer streamer boy chairs.
Yeah, he's a gamer, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That one made us laugh.
Hot and heavy. Are you going to be a villager or are you going to be a hero? Did you guys know that it's actually called Villagers or Hero? So you can either be a Villagers or you can be a hero. You can't be both, apparently. So now I'm tilting. Sorry.
All right, next one.
Okay, we'll do the next one.
Oh, look, someone said my son will be enticed.
Yep.
Yeah, see? It's.
I can't believe how much there is to do. Hi, I'm Denise, and today we'll be playing Villagers and Heroes. Oh my gosh, there's always something fun to do. It's a full-scale MMO on mobile, but it's a huge world. Gathering, crafting, raids, customizing gear, wardrobe, combat, villages, guilds, quests, and event zones. Download today on iOS and Android.
Karen, what you just said, that was the first thing I said too. That's an actual player. Yeah, like, I think that is one of our players. I mean, it's not, but that's what it felt like, right? Anyway. What do you guys all think? Monotone, okay. She's not convincing. Look at
the lady who always has wine.
Exactly.
The lady who always has wine.
Yes. And says, oh my gosh.
She's from the Midwest.
Oh my gosh. Liked her. Yeah, see, I mean, she seemed like more like a real person.
Nice,
you
thank
know,
you all.
as opposed to like Gamer Boy.
Better than the rest, yeah. All right.
What was her name again?
Denise.
Denise, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point I get all the names mixed up too.
Yeah, we were trying to get like a broad spectrum of different types of people.
The Power God! Villagers and Heroes, #1 game in the world. You like that fantasy MMO world? This is it for you. Alright, man, listen, we got a whole bunch of different things you can do, man. We got the social play. We got the crafting parties.
Dog!
We got the event zones. The Thunderstruck. Upgrade time, Big Baby. We better get that fresh sword. Classic, you ready? Hanks, Ivory, Jupiter, I see you doing work, big dog. If you got a group of friends to play with, get them on now and download the app today.
Okay, so that's the one who irritated me the most.
Let them feedback first. Oh, that's my favorite. That comment, just the weird eyes.
Wasn't that just awful? Yo,
Stop
dog, yo, dog, come on, yo, hey, oi. Right? He's a little wannabe Eminem rapper.
What's up, homie?
Yeah, dog.
This is so funny.
You my homie? You my villager homie?
Tears in my eyes right now. I don't know if it's because he's Glock and Fee is crying or laughing so hard.
Well, I could not stop laughing.
So
in fact, like I couldn't.
Yo,
even
dog!
I couldn't even hear him the first time because I was laughing so hard. Like no joke.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm laughing so hard. I'm crying. I think we have to watch that one again, Sarah.
Well, we're gonna put them all up on the forums.
Let's play that once more.
Really?
Power God! Villagers and Heroes, #1 game in the world. You like that fantasy MMO world? This is it for you. All right, man. Listen, we got a whole bunch of different things you can do, man. We got the social play. We got the crafting parties. We got the event zones.
Yo, dog!
Upgrade time, big baby. We better get that fresh sword. Class, you ready? Hanks, Ivory, Jupiter, I see you doing work, big dog.
Big dog! Yo, dog!
Friends to play with.
The power dog!
Download the app today.
Yo, homie, you got this, bro.
So we're gonna So when we hired the company, they hired all the influencers.
We had no idea who we were gonna be.
We didn't audition.
So this is all new.
And I'm actually glad because I would have picked. They've just picked things I would have never picked. So we're actually
all over the spectrum.
Getting a lot of data. It's pretty cool.
Right, dog?
So apparently we don't appeal to young rapper boys. So anyway,
now, does that appeal to anyone?
Anyway.
Whew. They're trying their best to get me, but I'm not going to let them. My name is Cotter, and I want to tell you about this amazing game that I'm playing. It is called Villagers and Heroes. It's a massive MMO. There is so much to do in this game, whether it's hunting, gathering, customizing gear, checking out the different villages, and let me tell you, the raids. They are awesome. You can even talk to your companions. You have a mission. You gotta save those villagers. You gotta save them. You're the hero. Download Villagers and Heroes now on Android or iOS.
They like him a lot.
Yeah.
Eye candy. Someone says
right?
He's cute.
He's good, right? He doesn't seem like an idiot. He has that nice demeanor, seems smart, good looking. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Damn
content
nice,
was
says
off.
someone.
Cameron actually nailed it. He said the guy's good, but the content is off, and he's right.
Yeah, the content's always off behind them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also just his message is off. He's off message. What did he say? He said some weird stuff in there, but
yeah. So you can even talk to your companions. I know that's a funny line.
They need to play
Best so far. Okay. You guys all like this one. Okay. Cool.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. He seems normal. He seems natural.
Oh yeah. He says you can even talk to your companions. Well, you can, but they don't understand you and they don't talk back. He needs Lisa's script. I know. Right. Lisa's got the best script.
Right? Yeah. Lisa really did.
I know. I'm like, should we use her script on other people, or is that almost like plagiarizing her?
It kind of is, because that was all her. That was all her playing the game. So you can't really take her words.
We should almost have her write more scripts for us, because she's like the best. She came up. That was a fresh script. That was great. Yeah. Should we do another one?
Yeah. How many are there still?
One or two, I think.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. I think there's.
Oh man, I'm getting annihilated. This is Villagers and Heroes. One of the things I love about Villagers and Heroes is being able to run around with my friends. Whether we're just working together to upgrade the smithy to get higher level gear, or running around together in a raiding party, causing a bunch of chaos. Run. We do everything together. We craft together, we garden together, we even mount up and ride out together. Every holiday they do these super awesome events. Like right now they're doing the Haunted Moors for Halloween. Download Villagers and Heroes today.
What's with the beards? You guys like beards, don't you?
Yeah, beards are popular.
I keep saying trust the beard, trust the beard.
That was rock. Go for the beard.
That's not right. Yeah, I know the background images never quite fit what they're saying, but yeah, he wasn't. I like this bearded guy more than the other bearded guy. Kevin, was that the first one?
Yeah, well, there's 3 bearded guys.
Well, yeah, no, I like the in between.
Cat, the guy right before was bearded too. Catter.
Right. Me too. He was decent, but not the best. Not bad. Again, probably be effective on Instagram. Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is great. This.
Wow, there's some love for him. His voice isn't offensive. Okay.
It was a little weird. The Haunted Moors for Halloween. Yeah, I know, Cameron. That was sort of a. We just decided to throw in an event zone to see how it went. So, obviously it's weird because it's post Halloween. Mm-hmm. Well, we also thought we'd get the ads out sooner, so that's part of the issue.
But that's okay.
Yeah, you can't really garden together, but you can garden next to each other, so that's kind of cool. Someone says needs to play 300 hours minimum. That means we'd have to pay them for 300
yeah, no, that's
hours.
not going to happen.
Y'all make
all right, let's
the
see the
backgrounds
last one.
much better. So we're going to go back and reread the entire stream chat, so we do appreciate all the feedback.
And again, on the forums, you guys can tell us everything you think, and then we don't have to try to scroll up and down.
That's all of them.
Oh, is that the last one?
That's every single one. Nope, that's all of them. So let me give you guys a little rundown on...
Yeah, so guess who's been doing the best and who's doing the worst. Are you going to show them the actual dashboard thing?
Let me do this. I don't think I'll pop up the dashboard. It's got a lot of...
Well, I'll just give them a little hint. So, Rapper Boy is doing the worst. Yay!
Sarah's very anti.
I'm like, there's no way in hell I want that guy advertising our game. Anyway, so he is definitely doing the worst. You all know who I mean. Dog.
Dog, it's a power
homie, villager, homie. Anyway, he's doing the worst. So the girl who I like the best, Lisa. So at first glance, it seems like she wasn't doing very well, but then it turns out she brought in players who stayed and played and paid. So that makes her doing the best. She's the one who was, I'm a hermit in real life, that girl. The one with the great script, I thought.
So, yeah, in terms of, so there's two different numbers we look at to see how well these videos are doing, and one of them is what is the cost per install, like how much money do we have to spend to get a player to actually install the game. And so I'll give you that list right now and tell you how they're doing.
You're really eager to show them the list?
Yeah, cost per install. So the best was Denise. That was the...
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
She actually had the lowest cost per install because we want a low cost per install. So Denise actually did the best. Hanks was number 2. That was the guy at the very end with the hat and the beard. He seemed like...
The cool guy.
Yeah, the cool guy. Kevin, surprisingly, that was the first guy.
The guy you guys all
like.
The
guy whose head was back. He was number 3 in terms of cost per install. Not Shane, but Sheen, or I don't know how you pronounce it. Sean? Shane. He called himself Shane. He was number 4. Lisa was number 5. And then Zabricus, which was the professional streamer with the lipstick, was number 6.
And that was a surprise. Big surprise on that one.
Yeah, and then Sunny was number 7. Some of the other ones hadn't been running yet, so that's why I say Jupiter isn't on this list.
Yeah, they haven't gone.
But Gaddis was on this list, and he didn't get any results.
Which
Nobody
one was
installed the game.
Sorry, I forgot his...
The Power Law!
Oh, yeah.
Go Wall! He didn't have any results yet. It's a little early. But that's in terms of cost per install. The other number that's interesting is how much revenue comes back from these players that come in those. Are they bringing in players that actually spend money? And that's where Sarah pointed out that right now it's really, really early, but so far Lisa...
Yay, Lisa!
Which was Sarah's favorite the whole time. Lisa did the best. She's the one who was like, oh, I was a hermit.
Who wrote the best script? That's the one I like the best.
She had the best script.
That.
Yeah, so it's... and it was on Instagram. So she was number 1, and then... I believe
Randy Savage.
Hanks and Kevin were like number 2. The two bearded guys. Two of the bearded guys were number 2. Let me just look. I think I can. I'm gonna actually do this and check out just to make sure. But we're gonna be running these ads for the next few months and just seeing how they do and.
They go out more and more, and they start building, and it'll be interesting. Yeah, it's been kind of fun just seeing what hits and what doesn't, and and it's fun when you first watch them because our instant reactions were they were all very much we all felt the same. We instantly felt the same way about certain players, and but mostly it was just like wow, it's like they never played the game though,
Yeah.
So part of us wants to go in and just write the whole thing for them and just give it to them and make them do it, but that's not the way this whole operation works. So
well, in a way, I'm pleasantly surprised in that some of the things I didn't expect to do well did well. I mean, I actually
like what?
Well, for whatever reason, I didn't think Kevin was that good when I first saw
it. Oh, the bearded guy. Well, apparently beards are a big plus, right, Rock? Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't have anything against Kevin, but part of it was his head was leaning back, and I thought, like, leaning back is a symbol of, I'm not really into this, I was like, oh, he's not really into this. Like, I don't think he actually likes the game.
I thought he was reading his thing the whole time.
But he's got a certain thing that appeals to people, so I love him now because he's.
Well, he looks like
he's getting good
he
results.
seems like the guy you'd
you
like
know?
to hang out with in a bar.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of them do, but
except for the one guy.
So yeah, it's probably too early to care about revenue results. But Hanks was good. Kevin was good.
Anyway, well, we'll keep you posted. Week to week, who's doing better out there. But we look forward to hearing all of your actual written feedback for those who want to.
But the best was still Lisa by far.
Go, Lisa!
It looks like what she actually did was brought a single player in. I mean, she brought more than one player in, but one of the players she brought in spent a lot of money, so that's why her numbers are so good. But anyway, I thought Zabricus was amazing, but so far we haven't really seen great results. So it's like you never know. Like you have your own personal opinions, but you got to test the ads and see what actually does well. So anyway, but thank you all for telling us what y'all think.
Yeah. It was funny reading your comments. In fact, it will be fun to go back and read the Twitch chat.
We're going to do the whole thing again, yeah. So, what's next, Sarah?
Well, we have got 2 more things we were going to do. How's our time? Well, we
good.
wasted so much of your time in that first half hour. So we can either do a Q&A next, or we can do some prize giveaways with what we're calling Otter Lockdown Trivia. Which would you like to do first? We'll leave it up to you all.
You should ask players if they were the ones.
Okay. What did he say?
We should find the players that came. Oh, but we don't know. Yeah, they're saying we should interview the players who came in through the ads.
Oh, we don't know who they are though. You guys probably know. We don't know. Ask around on your servers.
And the players might not even remember why they.
Yeah, it's true. Unless they said I was on Instagram and I saw.
So we know the numbers. We know how many players, and we know how much they spend, but we don't know the specific players that came in from the ads. It's me. Okay, what are we doing now?
Ask on the forums. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So you guys want to do a Q&A? Let's do a Q&A next, and then we'll finish off with prizes. So this is your chance to ask us some questions. Take it away.
All right, so questions.
Oh wait.
Thanks,
going.
Cameron.
Bye, Cameron. Okay, Cameron, as soon as we get the new office set up, you must come.
Yeah.
I guess you have to wear a face mask, but you can still come visit, right?
Yeah, it's a nice spot.
Yes. It's right across the street from the McMinimans on High Street. How perfect is that? Oh, McMinimans is a very local craft brew pub. Anyway, so it's a great location. Bye, Cameron.
Oh, he says, he likes that. He likes the McMinimans.
Yeah. We'll have to have a game night in the new office, Chrisnet. Board game night, which is what we all used to do once upon a time. Anyway.
Okay, so questions. Are you going to repair runes on gear?
Yes. They've already been repaired.
Okay. Are there any new mount abilities coming soon? We're not saying. We're not saying if there are.
Okay.
Maybe yes, maybe no. We don't know.
So apparently we're not going to answer all questions. Damon's going to do this for some things.
We don't know. What will the other streams be about?
Let's see, the next one, well, we're going to show you the whole new Relic system, and we're going to show you stats, and we're going to show you the second raid. It's a good start on stuff, is it not? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Start with that. Timeline on cap raise. Do not have a timeline on that for you yet. We're still just trying to get raids out of beta, but certainly we would like, we always want what you guys want, just so you know that. Next question.
Are you going to repair new village change on donating? I'm not sure what that means.
Can I tell them like a secret?
I don't know.
So the whole point of getting raids out of beta means we can start on something new that isn't raids. And so what I'd really like to do, and I think I've almost got this guy on board, is
yeah. I mean,
we're gonna do
a
village concentrated build.
Yeah,
and
but
so
no
it's just
promises.
gonna be tons of village improvements, tons of just all the stuff that you guys have been begging for and asking for, and for very good reasons, things that you guys need in this game.
It's a candidate to work on, yes.
So yeah, that hopefully will be what comes after raids. So I hope that answers your question about villages. Rather have more content than cap raise. Okay. How about 6th class? No. That's not happening for a while. That's not even on the horizon. Summoner class. Right. Again, that's a big no one. No class. No new class on the horizon.
Well, and just so you know, that's an interesting idea.
Oh my god! Didn't we just do shaman?
We're not doing a new class, but summoning, that's kind of an interesting idea.
Oh, you're being tricky.
I don't know. It's kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah, well, that's another surprise.
All I'm saying
thing.
is that's kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah. David might have come up with something about that.
Kind of interesting.
Kind of interesting idea. Okay. Question: will you add more rune options for the chat is moving so fast I can't see what he's saying? Slots for so little options. David, why don't you take that one away? Are we adding more slots for more rune options? So much.
What did you ask? I don't know what you got to say. It. You got to ask.
I don't know. It's moving very quickly.
You got to formulate this in math symbols for me to understand.
No. How about to be continued on that question because I honestly it went so fast I couldn't really. Something about there's not enough slots and you need more runes.
Does anyone understand what she's saying?
Nobody understands me.
She's talking so fast. I have no idea.
He's just old. He has problems. This part is Q&A, right? So you have to answer too. Well, we're trying.
Please provide bag for pets. I actually think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be great too.
It's not on the list, but man, because it's the same thing with the mount list. It's getting so huge, it's hard to organize for people.
Yeah, there's been a lot of great ideas on the forums about just other things like key rings, things like that for all the endless keys you guys have to have and stuff, which I know is a pain. I think we can add more runes to gear. Okay, yes, I think we will certainly try to do that. More runes to gear. Is there a key bag? Well, there's not, but we really like the idea of having that. Key bags and toy bags. Pretty much bags for everything would be great.
Yeah, it would be like a GUI element. You click it and all your toys pop up, and you just click the one you want.
And again, these sorts of things would be something that would go in this village-oriented, we're going to call it the village-oriented build after raids. Like all of these sorts of little just living improvements. Like makes for a great exciting, it doesn't sound exciting, but it is exciting, right? To get all the things you actually want for a change. I think it's exciting. Okay, what else? More organized, yes. Villages need some upgrade, yes they do. Again, that's what's going to come after raids. What else? Question, need more slots for abilities. Right, I think we covered that. Ability to lock a bag to prevent selling items in it.
I think sometimes people accidentally sell stuff they didn't want to mean to sell.
Yes, I know, because I give back a lot of deleted items too. Do fleets work in raids? Fleets? What does that mean? Fleets?
Oh, I think running fast, maybe?
Oh, yeah,
or
no.
Or mounts, maybe?
Is that what you mean? Like, is there speed now?
Well, the Ducat vendor now has a thing where you can buy it and then you can speed up the whole group. Naming mounts. People want to name mounts.
I know.
That's
I want to name mounts, just like I like naming all my ranch animals.
Yeah.
And my weapons and my gear.
Yeah, we should find a way to add that. I don't know.
Definitely that goes into the village build, I would say. Can you read aloud more questions? Because I can't see them all.
Definitely buyback option at vendor, guild management. I delete Pyrus key for on mobile too. Please make naming animals in mobile a thing. Okay. Oh, interesting. More chat channels.
More chat channels? Maybe. The story gap between... Yeah, I would like to work on that story gap too, Jenny.
Yeah.
The trouble... So again, everything always comes down to priorities and who needs what the most. So, for example, if we do a build that's working on that story gap, then that'll take many, many months because it takes... There's not just the writing, but then the putting it in the game. And so then it's like, but all the people who want on the villager stuff won't get that right away. So we're always just trying to balance priorities. It's hard. I wish we could do a little bit of both. Maybe we can. If we had more people, all of this would be much easier, needless to say.
Yes, that's why we're doing ads, to get more players, so we get more money, so we can hire more people.
We can hire another programmer. It would be fantastic if we could hire more art. Anyway, do you otters need some more homemade apple butter and jellies? Oh yeah, that would be great. You know what's so funny? When I was boxing up all our office stuff, so all these years we've saved everything any of you have ever sent us.
We have
every
all the
card,
mementos.
every Like I still have the brochure from the Fudge Place. I mean, you name it. The handmade coasters and just every letter, every card, everything we've ever gotten. So it was fun making a special box just of all that stuff, which is going to the new office. And it's going to have its own little bookcase. Anyway, meanwhile, back to the Hall of Justice.
Make my husband an offer. Okay.
Who's her husband?
I assume he makes the...
Who said that? I can't tell.
About the making us more goodies.
Oh, yeah. We like goodies. The ability to purchase gathering supplies with gold. Oh. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. Purchasing gathering supplies with gold. Any thoughts about increasing talent points earned from higher level rebirths? Oh. That's a good point too, Rock. We're suddenly like not answering these questions because we're thinking.
Yeah.
No, these are great. These are all great things.
With Village, will you expand size or guild size? A separate chat channel for event zone announcements.
Yeah, that's a big one. I know that the event zone tweaking is...
We saw a bug report that the announcements actually caused a little delay, a little lag, which is, I'm surprised, but yeah.
Weber's taking the next question. Any other pressing questions? Can you read some aloud to me?
Lower 30-60 instead of 40-60 restriction on the private village. Oh, so you could go private if you're at 30 instead of 60.
Oh, boy. I don't know about that one.
Okay, do you need ideas reposted to forums or do you keep a file updated? Well, we've got a list of 1,001 ideas.
We really do.
It's like Scheherazade telling tales.
My tip would be this: if you don't already see the suggestion on the forums, then by all means, please put it on the forums. Because for sure, when we go through and we start creating these new builds, we're relying on so much of what we know you already want. So, why are you laughing?
Somebody wants Fury Warriors to drop turkey dinners with every hit.
Well, you could put that on the forums, I suppose.
Yeah, a feat where when you attack, turkey dinners explode out of the sword. That actually is cool. Like, it would be cool if people spawned loot, not the monsters.
It would be, actually.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Fury for the win! Fury for the win!
Otters. We love otters. Like actual otters. Okay. All right. How
about we do some, if there's any more really super urgent questions, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Let's do it. Let's do the prize thing.
Going once, going twice. Okay, so what we're going to do a little round of, we're calling it Otter Lockdown Trivia, since we are all still in lockdown, and it pretty much dictates all of our lives as it dictates yours, so we thought we'd just come up with some silly lockdown questions for you. Should we do it this way, or you want to do it on the screen? And you're all going to get pretty good prizes for each question. So I do have a request, though. In order to keep track of, better track of who's winning these prizes, please tag Ever on the Twitch chat, and please be sure to give your in-game character name and your server when you do that. And he's going to help keep track of all this. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to make chat bigger.
Oh, okay. So yes, please tag Ever Hill right there, that guy. All right. You ready? You ready for some Otter Lockdown trivia? Here we go.
Okay.
Question number 1, and this is for the prize of a vault. Ready? What is the color of Damon's favorite face mask?
How would they know that?
Well, they have to guess through all the colors. Whoever guesses.
Oh,
the
it's
color
just
once.
random. Okay.
Yeah, so you know the answer. So whoever you got to see it first, Damon, because your eyes are better than mine. Have you seen it yet?
Somebody said purple.
Purple. Purple is the answer.
Og MVH, I think.
Og MVH is the winner. Congratulations. Is it Og? Please tag Ever Hill.
It was Og MVH, I believe. It is
You
purple.
just won a vault. All right, you want to do the next one? We'll rotate. Yes, please tag Ever.
Okay, this prize Sarah says 20 sockets.
20 sockets!
Since lockdown, what is Sarah's preferred item of apparel to wear every day while working?
Dun dun dun. For 20 sockets, what is it?
What is she love to wear while she works.
I can't see that chat, so you need to be...
I know.
All right.
Sweater, slippers, sweatshirt, pajamas.
Oh, close.
Sweats, sweets, sweater, slippers.
I think we should give it to pajamas.
Okay, pajamas wins.
All right, so it's pajama pants. Pajama bottoms is the answer. I have literally been living in my pajama bottoms for 6 months to the point where the other day...
Titarian S, I think, won.
Who is it?
Titarian S, I
Titarian
believe.
S. Whoever said pajamas. It was like way up there first, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's for 20 sockets. So it was so sad I wore them to the point where the whole bottom's actually ripped out last week. So I had to
and by the way,
I
everyone...
had to go buy new pajama bottoms because that's all I wear in lockdown.
So, you guys should only tag Eve or Hill if you won.
Yes, please.
Because he can't seem to keep track of all the things coming. So only tag him if you were a winner.
Yeah, Damon's going to keep track of who wins because he has better eyes than I do.
Yeah.
And then tag Eve if you're the winner because then when this is over, he's going to give me a list of who won what.
And if I say the wrong winner, because maybe somebody answered it before, because it goes by so fast.
It really does.
You can also tag Eve.
That's why I'm giving up on trying to see it.
Yeah, he says it's impossible for him to keep track because everyone's tagging him.
And Eva says, yeah, so just only if you won, if you were one of the names that Damon called.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So for the next one, this prize is for a Broom of the Mire mount. Dun dun dun. Here we go. What recent Netflix series about an orphaned girl with an exceptional talent did Damon and Sarah absolutely love and completely binge on?
They're going to get it instantly.
Who's going to get it? Get your eyes ready.
Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit. Who said it first?
Smarty Skirt.
Smarty Skirt. You just won
Barely
yourself
beat
a
Athon Dawnfire.
Broom of the Mire mount. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Smarty Skirt. Please tag Ever Hill.
So this was one of my favorite shows because I don't know if you all know, but
wait, you haven't read the second question yet.
I'm not.
Which involves what you're about to say.
Oh, all right. So
Here,
never mind. I'll stop talking.
Here, I'll just go ahead and ask this question, and then you can explain it.
Yep.
Okay, so as a follow-up to that question, are you ready? This is for 10 Derrick chests, 10 red Derrick chests. What did Damon do all the way through that series, which annoyed Sarah to no end? Should I answer before the question plays?
I don't know what the answer is.
Talk about chess. What else did he do? Talk. How about just talk? The answer is talked all the way through it. And all right, I think I saw Lily. We're gonna give it to Lily.
Okay.
So the answer was talked nonstop. Every single chess move being made in the middle of every scene. Now you can tell them how much you love chess, Damon.
Well, so I started playing chess when I was in 6th grade and played all through high school and quit for many years and then started playing again when I was an adult. Started going to tournaments all over the country. I knew I was never going to be great at chess, like a professional or whatever, and I never would want to actually be a professional, but I love chess. It's just fun. 6th grade, I would be 11 when I was... Anyway, so Queen's Gambit's been great because on movies they always do chess wrong, but this show actually did chess right. They got the positions right. The game was right. There's only a few little tiny things they did wrong for narrative purposes. Like people would talk to each other during the game. You never talk in a tournament hall.
Yeah, he can talk during every match they're playing on the TV while we're watching it.
I mean, you're never supposed to talk in a tournament hall. It's like a library. It's deathly quiet. And all you hear is the clicking of the clocks or whatever. But there is a funny guy in Oregon, and he's a master. He's a great player. But I remember one time, it's just deathly quiet, and suddenly you hear this guy yell, "I'm such a fish!" yelling at the top of his lungs. And he's a master. It just meant he had just lost. It's just hilarious. Another time I remember a player, one of my friends, lost, and instead of resigning, he went, "Quah!" and he just wiped the board. Pieces went flying everywhere. Anyway, chess players get really crazy sometimes. So
yeah, well, I really liked it too. I'd read the book years ago. I think it was Russell, one of Damon's chess friends, lent me the book. He's actually a English professor, and he's like, "Sir, I think you're really gonna love this book, even though chess isn't your passion like it is for Damon."
Yeah.
And so I remember I read it, and it's true, I love the book, and so I just thought that I love it. One thing about Netflix is that they take the time to do a whole series versus trying to cram something great into an hour and a half. And I thought they just did a fantastical job, and just the way they made chess so suspenseful. I mean, two people not speaking, sitting across a board, and I'm riveted the entire time.
Yeah.
It's just like, that is excellent filmmaking. And I really like the lead girl.
The lead's amazing actress. And every game, the director and the lead said they wanted every game to feel different with like a different scene, so it's not like the same scene over and over again, And all the games, they're based on real games in real life. Like real, actual famous games. So the moves are actually from these positions, and they hired Garry Kasparov even consulted on one to like get the moves correct. So.
All right, I think we're boring them with chess talk. I think you guys want some more prizes, yeah?
Okay.
How about you give us the next one? Where were we?
All right.
All right, you guys. Wait. Are you guys all caught up on tagging Ever now? Ever, are you feeling less overloaded?
There's a lot of these.
There's
okay.
11 total.
Okay.
So now we're on this one.
Okay, this is for one wardrobe slot unlock.
One wardrobe slot unlock. Get ready.
So the question is, what state in the United States has otter designer Sean been living in since lockdown?
Hint, not Oregon. You have 49 choices now. Go!
Yes, Priest Dame got it.
Priest Dame Heck gets it. The answer is California.
CA, yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, we miss Sean. He's been, so when Leah moved, they were brothers and they were sharing an apartment, and so he had gone back to California, and then
he got trapped.
And then he got stuck there with COVID, and so...
He got doubly trapped because right in the middle of it, the giant wildfires took place.
Yeah, especially in his area.
It came within a half a block of his house.
Yeah.
The fire. House. And so, like, the entire town that he was in, well, not the entire town, but a lot of places burned down. So it was crazy. He's down in near Yosemite. I won't say exactly where. So y'all don't dox him. Don't dox Sean, please.
But we're excited for when he comes back and he can be in the new office. That'll be great.
All right, do one, sir.
All right, let's see. That was for this one. Okay, you guys still good on tagging Ever and all that good jazz? I'm just going to assume so. All right, so this is for a black Mustang mount that rears up, one of those really awesome ones. Okay, for your next lockdown otter question. What activity have Damon and Sarah both taken up since lockdown, but they never do it together by choice?
We did it once together.
No, because I wouldn't let you stay by me. Okay. Anyone got it yet?
Not chess, not drinking, not yoga. Jogging, yes.
Jogging! Who got that
68.
one? Luke! Congratulations, Luke. So we've become kind of like diehard runners. He's become, I would even say, a fanatic in a good way. But yeah, so that's helped us with lockdown. It's more fun in the summer, though.
I love it. I love it even if it's a storm, because it makes you feel like an animal, like in the forest, like a deer running through the forest. If it's raining and you're not even cold, So I've lost 30 pounds.
He has. He's lost 30 pounds.
Yeah, and I was never super big, but I like that really skinny feeling. It just feels good.
But it's been good for lockdown. God knows I've been bouncing off the walls. So I started in April, I think, when I started running, and it's been a lifesaver for me.
Yeah, the runner's high is incredible. I agree. The runner's high, it's like a lifesaver.
Adrenaline, well, and just like get out and run.
Endorphins. It's just
put your
amazing.
headphones on, music. I have a beautiful park by the river that I go to every morning before work. I love it. Not every morning, about three times a week. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, but we never do it together. Like I cannot run with. I
listen to music.
I don't want to be around him when I run.
Although
he wants to chat. He wants
I
to
got
talk.
a story. I got to tell my story. I got to tell my story.
No, really? No.
Yeah. So I was running, and this is right when COVID started.
Yeah.
And so the governor has a rule, the governor issued a rule which said that if you're indoors, you got to wear a mask. And then also said if you're outdoors, like in an outdoor event, and you can't maintain social distancing, you should also wear a mask, right? Well, people don't wear masks on the running trails, right? Because you're running. So I'm running along, and I see an old lady ahead of me about 50 yards, and she's there with her little dog, and and she sees me coming towards her, and so I move to the left because she was kind of more on the right. Well, then she moves to the left, to the right, so now she's in my way. And I'm like, okay, so I switch to the other side. And then she moves to the other side. And then I'm getting really close to her. She stands in the middle of the trail and she goes like this.
You shall not pass!
She's like that, and she was just like looking at me crazy like this. And so I wasn't going to stop. And I just...
Because he wasn't wearing a mask on
I
the
think
running trail.
I think it's because I didn't have a mask on and she was trying to like enforce the law, which wasn't the law, right? There's no law that we can't do outdoor running, you know. So she's actually the one that wasn't doing social distancing because she's taking up the entire trail. She was Gandalf and she thought I was the Balrog. She was Gandalf, she thought I was the Balrog. You shall not pass. And she had a little dog with her to defend her. But I mean, I didn't hit her or anything. I wouldn't hit her.
No, you didn't hit her.
I just cut over to one side and I just zipped past her. But I swear, it's making people crazy.
Yeah,
the COVID's making people
a lot
crazy.
Of militant stuff going on. But like really, out in the park on the running trail, it's like there's there's nobody around. I mean, nobody's out. I mean, come on.
It was insane.
That's Eugene for you sometimes.
Yeah, I switched like 3 times. Like she didn't want me to go past. I don't know. I guess she was a troll. I had to pay the toll. I don't know.
Anyway, okay. Damon, why don't you do the next one?
What are we doing?
Number 10.
Okay.
Okay, tell them what it's for. Oh, and everyone got... Oh, I think Luke got that one.
You want me to skip the next one?
Oh, did I not do that one?
You skipped a bunch. You want me to do this one?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one's for 5 Clockwork Harvesters.
5 Ultra Clockwork Harvesters.
So this one is, in September, both Damon and Sarah took a 4-day vacation. Where did we go?
Read the hint.
The hint is Fredo died there.
I wrote that hint. Get ready to look. Get ready to look. Fredo died there. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Nope. Who's Fredo, everyone? Who's Fredo? Who's Fredo and where did he die? You broke my heart, Fredo!
On a lake. Getting
Which
closer.
lake? Which lake is it?
Fredo.
Fredo, come on.
Not Alfredo, but...
Not New York.
Tahoe!
That's it. Rock gets it. Congratulations, Rock. You just won. I forgot what you won. 5 Ultra Clock Harvesters.
Yeah.
Good job. Yes, we went to Tahoe where Damon's sister.
Oh, it was
sister has a
so
place.
beautiful. It was amazing.
It really is gorgeous there. Absolutely
I'd never
gorgeous.
been there before. It's just crystal clear water. We
were badass. We went wakeboarding.
Sarah was That
was super
we
fun.
went wakeboarding, which is you're actually surfing behind a
Oh
boat.
yeah, I would do that any day again. I had the best time doing that. It's like first it's really hard to get up, but then it's just like you're just like on it. You're in it. It's very cool.
And the rope goes slack because you're actually surfing down the wake or whatever. And then Sarah, my wife, was the real badass because she went out on the paddleboard for like 3 hours.
Oh, that
was insane.
fun. Well, it was hard because it happened the day where like all the boats were out, so I kept getting knocked off. So I'm like getting on and off and on and off. But it was really fun. And then the next day there were like no boats out because we went out like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
It was just glass.
Well, the other thing that was crazy was we were a little worried about traveling during COVID. So we get in, we go to the airport, super secure, like the distancing and all the safety measures, just incredible. You know, all separated. And we get on the plane and we're packed in like sardines.
No, it was terrible. So it's like, why go through all the precautions in the airport if you're just going to cram us all in and then tell us to take off our masks to drink our little beverages? And it was ridiculous.
It was weird.
So don't travel. Just so you know, the airplanes are not following.
I thought every other every other row would be empty for distancing. No, they just packed us in.
Totally packed with strangers. And then so we're all wearing our masks, and then they come around with the food cart and they're like, okay, now you can take your masks off. Like, what?
it was bizarre, and then the people behind. I mean, they're like this far away. They're like blah blah blah. So it's like wow. Like I'm not super worried about it, but I'm just like, why are we having these precautions in the airport when we get on the plane and
it takes like 2 hours to get through security and all that, and because they won't touch your tickets anymore, and it's all it's all very safe.
Yeah.
But...
Well, it's up to everybody to decide. I was just surprised at
disparity
between the measures and actually being on
like
there.
I was horrified. I was just like, I can't even believe.
Who is Fredo?
The Godfather!
Fredo was the older brother of Michael Corleone.
And Michael has him killed and shot on Lake Tahoe.
Was he killed? Was he shot? Okay.
Well, he has somebody else do it. In the boat, and he's sitting in his beautiful place on Lake Tahoe, and he watches...
Not a spoiler.
Yeah, not a spoiler at all. Come on, who hasn't seen The Godfather?
Okay.
All right, meanwhile, where are we? Did you read that one or did I? I don't know where we are.
I read it. You read.
Okay. Oh, this one's about me.
Frodo killed Fredo, they say. Frodo killed Fredo.
All right, here's for another lockdown question. Okay, this prize is for a Talandra Dragon of the Ash wardrobe pack. That's a pretty cool outfit. Okay. Since working from home every day, what particular habit do the cats do to Sarah several times a week, which is driving her batty, but they don't do it to Damon?
I actually gave you guys a hint earlier in the live stream about it. Lay on the keyboard, no. Bite ankles, no. Lick her, no. Climb her, no. Scratch pee on her feet, no.
Nope. Keep going.
Sitting on your feet, didn't like rub against her legs, nope. Steal her chair. Well, they do steal her chair, but that's not the answer, though.
This is a very specific answer.
Yeah. Sitting on shoulder, keyboard, step on her toes.
Wow, nobody got it yet.
Nope. Nope.
What?
Nope.
No,
nope.
still
nope.
no. Still no.
Nope.
Give him a hint?
There was a clue earlier that I gave. I'm trying to remember exactly what I said.
Going outside, keyboard.
Does involve being outside, by the way. Yes, it involves being outside.
Attack her legs. No, it's the opposite of attack. Let's just say they like to bring me gifts. Does that help at all?
Bring mice.
Bring
mice.
All right,
we'll give it to that.
We'll give it to whoever said bring mice. So it's not just mice, it's all dead things. It's giant flapping birds. It's chipmunks and squirrels. It's rats. And they don't just bring it to me. First they have to play with it and throw it against the sliding glass door and mutilate it in front of me to show me how much fun it is to kill things and then to present it to me. And they were doing this 4 or 5 times a week. It's still happening. Every time I wake up, there's something dead waiting for me, or else it's still alive, and they're still going to give it to me, and it's driving me crazy. Okay. I felt very dramatic saying that, but I had to get it
They
off my
love
chest.
you, Mama Otter.
But they don't do it to Damon.
They love you,
I don't
Mama
understand
Otter.
this. I'm the one who's getting all these gifts
They love you.
4 or 5 times a week. These horrible, dead, poor sounds.
Well, here's the deal. We give them food, so they want to return the favor
Always
and bring
to
us
me.
food.
It's like, why me? Why am I the lucky one? Anyway, it's terrible, and I can't wait to go back to the office and not have dead things brought to me.
And then Sarah comes up and she says, Damon, I need you to remove this creature from our back deck. And so I go down, and what I've noticed is that Samson, he's taken to a new style.
No, it's terrible.
He doesn't...
Headless!
No.
Everything's
wrong.
headless!
No, wrong. He eats their face.
That's even worse than what I said.
I know. He leaves the head, but he eats the face, and the face is gone.
Yeah, he usually likes to do that in front of me.
There's no face. He's the Hannibal Lecter.
Anyway, so that's been the big lockdown issue for me for these many months, and I can't wait to go back to the office.
You keep talking.
All
I'm
right.
gonna show you.
Are you gonna go? Oh, I think he's gonna go bring you the bad thing himself. Oh, that's not Samson. No, he's the one who doesn't actually do it. It's the other one.
Say hello, kitty.
That's not the one. That's not the culprit, though.
This one is called Sugar.
No, his name's Enzo, just like in the game.
This is Enzo.
Enzo got an NPC named after him. I did that for you, Enzo. Maybe that's why he doesn't do
We call him the Captain or Sugar.
Hi, Sugar.
The Captain or Sugar.
But he's not the headless killer of face creatures. Yeah. Okay, meanwhile, it felt good to get that out of my system.
Sarah had to
very
purge.
Therapeutic.
She had to purge.
Okay, I read the last one. You're on number 10.
Yeah, he is big. He is a big cat.
Oh, you should see Samson. Way bigger.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Eber says Mutsi was actually first on that one.
Mutsi! Grats, Muts!
Okay, I'm going to read now to you. This is for one vault.
For another vault.
What is the name of the street that the new matter office is located on And, by the way, if you guys remember the photograph, you'll actually know...
We're testing you from the picture.
Because it actually says in the picture, hi, somebody got it. Karen Soul Dancer.
Karen Soul Dancer. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, you guys do track.
You do track.
Good tracking. We were going to have to be like, it's the opposite of low.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're in Oregon, and they just passed all the drug things.
Historically so, in our case.
So now, in Oregon, let's see, I think they can use mushrooms for...
Medicinal use.
Medicinal use, not for
depression
recreational.
and licensed medical facilities.
And they decriminalized possession of certain drugs.
Yeah, which doesn't mean there's heroin shops on the street or anything like that.
It's still a crime, but it's not a felony.
Yeah, I think people there was a misconception.
Well, no,
does that mean I can buy cocaine in a store?
No, heroin and cocaine weren't affected. I think it was LSD or something. I don't know. But it doesn't feel that druggy here. Although there are a million pot shops.
Yeah, everywhere. I feel like we outrank many states in that.
Yeah, we were one of the first on the marijuana thing. I don't think
Here
we
we go. So this is for your
last
very last question, and this is for a Nightmare Trap polymorph toy. Those are fun. Okay, you ready? Not including all of the computers and monitors. How many moving boxes did it take to get all the stuff out of the Mad Otter office? Go! You're going to have to keep track.
Okay, it's going to be really hard.
I know. This is called, you just have to guess.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Oh.
I'll make it easy. It was Michael Jordan's number on his jersey. Somebody got it.
What?
23.
23 is the answer. Who got it?
Totarian.
Titarian. The answer, yes, the answer is 23, and I know this because I kept not getting enough, and so I have to keep going back to the Home Depot.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Okay, 10 will do it. Surely no.
Okay,
5 more will do it. No.
We collected a lot of junk.
Wow, did we have a lot of stuff. Anyway, yeah, so it took 23 boxes. They are all packed now, and the movers will be moving them out tomorrow.
And the boxes,
8 a.m.
The boxes don't include any computers at all.
Yeah, that's not even the computers and
monitors, desks are all separate.
Crazy. It's like we're such a tiny company. How did we have so much stuff? Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's happening tomorrow. Big move day is tomorrow. Yay.
Yeah, we set up the new servers, by the way.
We did?
Yesterday, which, you guys have no idea.
Damon was really stressed about that.
For the move, I was worried we're going to turn off the dev server, and it's not going to come back on.
And so this would have meant we would never be able to push builds anymore. We wouldn't be able to put any fixes into repos. We wouldn't have access to our wiki. So yeah, he was a shaky little mess yesterday.
It would have nuked we had stuff backed up, but it would have nuked.
It would have been very bad.
It wouldn't have been as bad as Hackageddon, Snowmageddon, Hackageddon.
No, of course not. No.
But it would not have been good. It wouldn't have been as bad, but it would have been like, so I really, really did not want to have to lose our...
No hints on EZ. You can send me the server. Ever. So did everyone tag Ever? And thank you, Ever, so much for being in charge of that. It just makes it way easier for me when I go downstairs shortly and distribute those prizes. Actually, no. We still have to go to the new office and get it or the old office and get it ready for the movers. No, I can do the prizes first. All right. I think we're winding down here. It's 1:15. Wow. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. True, some of that time was spent with technical difficulties.
Yeah, I apologize for all the technical issues we had. I have no idea what was going on.
But the main thing is you stuck with us. Look, 140 people stuck with us. That's so great. Thank you guys. And I am going to give every server a little something for our technical troubles because you were all so patient. And I think that's about it.
Not quite.
Nope, Damon has something else. What else do you have, Damon?
What else do you have, Sarah?
I don't have anything. That's it. I'm it.
You're
out.
What? You're out?
Oh, no, I mean, that's what you're showing him. Yeah, so that's where...
They can't see it yet.
Oh, he's showing you a picture of what he set up yesterday.
Let me actually narrate this, not you.
Okay.
You don't have to do everything.
Thank God.
Okay. So that's what I was setting up. I know that looks a little insane, but this is just a temporary setup. What y'all can see here, let me point it out so you know what I'm showing you here. Let me open the Slack real quick so I can see what you're seeing. That's not it. Thank you very much. Sorry. I'm having issues. Damon's having issues, everyone.
See how I didn't say anything just then?
All right, there we go. So the lower left on the ground is actually our server that has our repo in it.
Tell them what a repo is.
Oh, it's a repository where all the code is kept and art assets and stuff like that. So it's actually amazing. That's a Linux box, and it's been running nonstop since 2007. We've never had to reboot it once. It's never had a single bug. It's because it's Linux. Hey! We haven't had to upgrade it at all, so it probably would make more sense for us to move our repo into the cloud at this point, but overall this thing saved us a ton of money. It's awesome. And then some of these other machines, there are build machines that are used for the build process. The new Office it's not fiber, but it's still 1 gigabit speed. It's pretty fast. It uses, it's not microwave technology, but it's line of sight direct to a building. Anyway, it's pretty good. But this is just temporary. We're going to get it all set up better or whatever. So I'm very happy that we're able to do builds again.
Yes, it was a worry.
Yeah, we don't want to go through that again. Okay.
Okay, so I think, is that it?
I think we're done. Are we done?
I think we're going to say goodbye to you all. Get the chat back if you could do that.
Because you want them to be able to say goodbye to us.
Well, no, so we could say goodbye, but never mind. I think you lost that tab. Oh, nope, there they are back. Okay, you guys, thank you again all so much. We will do a live stream. We won't say a date yet.
It's Wednesday at 11.
Yeah, it's going to depend on how the unpacking goes.
It's going to be Wednesday at 11. That'll be the next one.
Anyway, but we do look forward to hearing more of your feedback about the ads. We'll get those on the forums by tomorrow, let's just say, because we still have stuff to do today in the old office.
All right.
Anyway, thanks everyone. I'll get your prizes out here within the hour.
Thanks.
Bye,
Sorry
everyone.
Again. Thank you. Okay.
Bye.